and it was very echoey. Good morning, YouTube. Hello, everybody. My name is Heather. I am a fitness and nutrition coach here on Long Island in New York. And today's workout, we are going to be doing chest, triceps, and shoulders. So for your setup, go ahead. Whoop, wrong way. Go ahead and get a bench. If you have an exercise ball, you can use an ottoman, anything that you can support your back on. And we are going to be using dumbbells and a resistance band just for your warm-up. So go ahead and get yourself set up. We're gonna hit the timer and we're gonna get going. All right, guys, you guys ready? Yummy, I sound okay. All right, it was very echoey, and I don't know if a lot of it is because like most of my equipment is gone. So my squat rack is gone, my cable machines are gone, exercise balls, things that are normally down here that absorb a little bit of the sound, gone. So I don't know. Things might get a little questionable over the next week or so as far as the sound is concerned, but we'll do the best that we can. It was very echoey yesterday. So, okay. If you have your exercise tracker, go ahead and put it on traditional strength training. We're going to start our warm-up with a resistance band. Okay, so go ahead and grab one. If you don't have a resistance band in your exercise toolbox, that's okay. I want you to do the movement as best as you can. If you have a yoga strap, you can grab the yoga strap. If you have like a long piece of fabric, anything that you can go over your shoulders, over and back, and will keep your arms in a pretty specific position. So my arms are out wider than my shoulders. I'm going to go up and over and come forward again. We're going to do this for 10, and then we're going to go around your torso. So we're going to rotate all the way around. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. Go back. Bring it over. Good. Okay, so now we're going to go around your torso in one direction. I want you to swing all the way around and see how my spine is rotating. I'm flexing and I'm arching. I see a lot of emojis. I see a lot of emoji texts. We're not going to make useful comments. We're going to get blocked. I guess that's our warning, right? Give a little warning, and then when I come close, I'll just block people. I don't get it. Do bots do that? Or is it a legit person sitting on the other side of the screen? What do you guys think? Let's go around in this direction one more time. Yep, it's gonna get blocked. Ready? Go back around. Give me a second. When we're done with this exercise, with this warm-up move, I will block that, guys. It's so annoying that this is what we have to deal with every morning. Keep going. Whoa. One more round. Good. All right. Let's see. No, we're not checking out your page. Every time. It's always some variation of that. I don't get it, but all right, blocked. I don't ever understand it. It's always some variation of that check out my page thing. All right, we're gonna take our shoulders and do circles back, but I want you to do a heel tap to the front at the same time. 3, 4, get your legs moving a little bit. 5, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. I want you to take really big circles to the front. Rotate through the shoulders. If you see how my chest is coming, my arms are coming to the front, and my upper back is kind of rounding down, make it a big movement through your arms. That's one. Good. Keep your feet out wide. Shake out your shoulders a little bit. Whew. That was a lot. Take your arms out. We're going to come down and across to touch your toe. Okay? So if you can't get all the way down to touch your toe, go to your knee or your shin. Either one is fine. This one I'm going to hit the timer for. Ready? 35 seconds. Let's go. Down. Come back up. Make sure you're breathing. Keep going. Keep breathing. 4 more seconds. Come on. 2, 1. Good. Let's get these knees up. High knees. Great job. Keep it up. We're getting our bodies warm, our heart rate up. We're going to start our workout. This is our warm-up in just a second. Woo. Actually, 10 more seconds. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. All right. I'm going to stop the timer for a second. If you are new here, we run our circuit on 45-second intervals. So we're doing 45 seconds of work and then 25 seconds worth of rest before moving on to the next exercise. So for today, we're doing chest, triceps, and shoulders, and we're going to work in that order. We're going to do our chest exercises first, then our tricep, then our shoulder. Then we're going to come back to the top, start at chest again, triceps and shoulders. Okay? I do it that way so that if you hop into the workout late, you're still able to get all the way through the circuit. We do, however, live stream to YouTube. So once we're done with the workout, the live stream on my YouTube channel is there, and it stays there for you to be able to follow along to at any other point if you need to go back and refer to it, or if you miss a morning workout with us here. I don't mind if you hop in, hang out, chat, and then do the YouTube workout at another time. That's totally fine. Some of the ladies are doing that anyway. But if we're in the chat, let's try to be productive. Let's ask great questions. Let's encourage everyone. So we're promoting a good community of people that support each other. All right, so hop on in, give us a little chat, drink your coffee, hang out while you're getting ready for work, and hopefully next time you'll join us for the workout live. All right, are you guys ready? So today, I'm going to move the bench out of the way just a little bit. For our first couple of exercises, I'm going to show you how to do them on the exercise ball to support your back instead of on the bench, okay? We're doing this because not everybody has a bench. Woo! Who got their heart pain? Who was that? Thanks, Anita. You're the best girlfriend. Jeep girl, welcome. I feel like I'm yelling. Sorry, guys. The echo down here is like for real right now. Okay, so we're gonna grab our exercise ball. Actually, I'm lying to you. I changed the order. We're starting with a push-up, but we're gonna do it on an incline. Okay, so for today, our push-up is going to use a couch, a bench, a chair, an ottoman, anything that you can use to incline your torso. Now, if you don't have something that you feel is stable enough to do your push-up on, or if you're struggling, you can always get onto the floor and do a modified push-up on your knees with your hands on the floor. So if we modify on the floor, we're going to kneel, put our hands out in front, and do our push-up here. Okay? If you have a couch, chair, ottoman, whatever it is next to you, this is why I brought the bench over, was for the push-ups. I forgot. Deep girl, welcome. Okay, so if you go to my bio up in the top and click on my Linktree link, the first picture is me standing like this, facing that mirror. If you click on that picture, it will take you right to my YouTube. Okay, and then you just hit the live tab and it'll take you to the live recorded workouts. Okay, you guys typically can hear the timer, so we're going to run through the 45 seconds, then I'm going to move the bench and I'm going to bring the exercise ball in for the next 2 exercises. Ready? We're going to take 10 seconds to count down. It does beep at us to let us know when we're coming to the end of the timer. Ready? So for us using the bench, you're going to put your hands down, step your feet back. Make sure you're in a good, strong plank position. Your elbows are going to come back slightly and then push up. Okay? Head is looking straight. We're keeping our torso as tight as we can. Make sure we're breathing. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Push-ups are a great chest variation that you can do at home without needing equipment. This is why I like to throw them into our routine every once in a while. Woo. Because you really don't need anything for them. I'm going to take my ball. We're going to do an incline close press next. So we have 2 options for getting onto the ball. You can start seated and roll down and now lean onto your ball. Or you can start on the floor and lean back. Okay, I'm going to get a better angle here. Now I'm going to take my 2 dumbbells. I'm doing a close press. So my palms are going to be facing in and I'm pushing up. They're close to each other. My elbows are coming down right next to my torso as I push up and squeeze. It's a slight arcing motion. I'm really elevated. Here we go. I was sitting up a little too tall. If you sit up too tall, you're going to wind up hitting more shoulder than chest. Great, keep breathing. Woo. 20s were a good choice. They're a little heavy. I'm going to do one more because I started a second late. Good. Woo. I'm going to put these down. Now I'm going to flip around and I'm going to do a decline fly. So this bench is definitely my way down. Let's stop the timer for a second. Okay, so to use the ball for my decline, I'm going to elevate my feet. So I can do my decline press. I can do a decline fly. I'm going to take my 15s. I'm going to lay with my back on the floor. My feet are going up onto the ball here. This is one of our sneaky core exercises, my friends. Especially if you're using the ball, we're holding a reverse plank while we do our chest fly. Okay, so our position, we're laying down, then we're pushing our hips up off of the floor. So now the ball is wobbling. You probably, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a slight movement to the ball. And now I'm going to do my fly here while I hold in my core. If you don't have a ball, you can put your feet up on the side of the couch. If you're not next to the couch, push up into a glute bridge. Either way, I want you squeezing your core. Engage your glutes. Engage your abs. Okay, this is one of our sneaky core guys. I know I said it once, but you guys love our core exercises. 7 seconds. Get yourself into position. 2, 1. Push your hips up. Arms are going to start in front of your torso with a slight bend. You're going to look down, then squeeze in. Down, squeeze in. Keep going. Squeeze. I want you to think about squeezing a piece of paper in between your pec muscles as you bring your arms in. Ladies, think about squeezing a piece of paper in between your glutes. Okay? Activate those chest muscles. Think about what we're working. Woo! Let's do one more. Great job. Come down. Take your feet off of the ball and then put your dumbbells down. Okay, stand on up. How did you guys like using the ball, if you have the ball? We're taking one. Morning, Jimmy. We're taking one dumbbell again. Okay, sneaky core. We're putting the dumbbell in between our palms, pushing it out, and then twisting. Not so sneaky. We're literally moving our core. Bring it back in. All right, so we're pressing. I'm twisting through my torso. My arms are not swinging side to side. My core is doing the work. But you will feel this in your chest. You're going to hit shoulders on this one. Woo. And you will absolutely challenge your core. Bring it in, push it out. Last one. Woo! Great job, guys. How do you feel? Did everyone do okay? Hey, Tanya. That one is tough. Grab your, we'll say moderate to heavy dumbbell. We're going up overhead for a bilateral tricep extension. So we're doing both. Oh, Jeep girl, I'm glad you found it. Doing both arms. Okay, elbows are staying next to our ears. We're starting nice and tall. Shoulders are backing down. We're bringing the dumbbell down, pushing it straight back up. Push it up overhead. Push it up, nice and slow on the way down for our stretch. Push. Woo. Keep it going. So I like to do some exercises that use both arms, but then are also single-sided exercises. So we're developing each arm individually. Good, so it's great when they can work together, but one usually winds up taking over for the other. Okay, we're gonna take our ball again. We're going to support our back. We're gonna come out. We're doing two arms at once. So I'm gonna take my dumbbells up over my torso. Then I'm going to come down, push it up. Alternate from side to side. Keep your core engaged. Hold your glute bridge. I'm going to rotate a little bit so you guys can see it better from the front. Good. So we're going side to side. My dumbbell is coming down to my opposite shoulder. Ooh, the ball got really wobbly when I did that. Push. Woo! Come on. Ooh. It got heavy really fast. Come back down. Put these dumbbells down. We're going to go to a plank kickback. So you either need to do your plank position on the floor or on a bench. Obviously, we can't do it on a ball that's rolling. So I'm going to move my ball. I'm going to pull my bench back in. Don't worry about the timer. We're going to stop it for a second. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so you have two options. You can either get into a plank position on the floor and do your tricep kickback on the floor. I like to do this on the bench because I always feel like if I'm too close to the floor, I'm going to hit it with my hand. So I like to do it in an elevated position. So you can position yourself on a chair, on an ottoman, on the couch, anything that you can hold yourself up with. You can either go into a full plank position here, or you can come down onto a forearm. Okay? If you need extra support, take your feet a little bit wider, keep your core engaged, and your body over your forearm, okay? See how my shoulder is still over my elbow? I'm not back here. I'm not all the way here, okay? We need to keep the shoulder over the elbow and the forearm stable on the bench, or the hand on the bench, either one. Ressa, good morning. How are you, my friend? Did I miss anybody else? Do the rock away. Lean that. Lean that. Lean that. If you're new here, I do sing. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not when I'm singing, but I do sing. Sorry for it. I'm not a great singer, but sometimes I gotta rock out. Are you ready? All right, we're getting into our plank position. We've got 3 seconds on the timer. Get into your plank, take your feet out, keep your core nice and tight. Elbow is in, chest and hips are square to the floor. Take your time with this. You're not just working the tricep and the arm that is moving, you're working your whole upper body from your shoulders to your hips to hold this position. Look at that. Woo. Keep going. 15 more seconds. Three, two, one. Great job. Take a second, stand up. We're going to do the opposite side. Shake it out. Everyone's so quiet today. Everyone feeling all right? How are you guys doing? Ready? All right, opposite side. Come out into this plank. Keep your elbow tucked. Push back. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay. You guys doing all right? Change out your dumbbells. I was using my 15s for that. We're going to go to our 3 shoulder exercises next. However, the first one, we're doing an overhead carry. So let's pause that. Our overhead positions and our overhead carries. VW and Ariellis, what are going on, girls? VW, out of breath. Me too. Me too. But you're feeling all right? Are you feeling strong? Feeling out of breath? Yes, we're feeling strong. Awesome. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to talk to very quickly. While I was doing that one, I was counting my reps. That's part of the reason why I was so quiet. I was counting my reps. And one of the things that we want to, the timer's not broken, Ariellis, I promise. One of the things we want to be aware of while we're going through these exercises, even though we have the timer running, I want you to be aware of how many reps you're doing. Okay, so I did roughly 20 kickbacks on that right side just now. So our goal is to continuously push ourselves to do more, right? Progressive overload. That's how we're going to build more muscle. That's how we're going to build more strength. That's how we're going to keep going in to reach our goals. So I was holding my plank. I did roughly 20 in that 45-second period. I want to be aware, so next time we do this exercise, or next time we're doing kickbacks, I'm either hitting 21 or 22, or increasing my weight and doing slightly fewer reps. So it's okay if you're doing 15-pound dumbbells and today you did 20. Next week, I want you to do 21 or 22. Following week, 23, 24. And at some point, we have to realize that we're either going to have to change our weight or we're going to be doing a million reps. Okay, so incrementally increasing the weight that you're doing is going to help you push past plateaus. It's also going to help you see the development that you want in the muscle. Okay, so try, even though we have the timer, try to count your reps, be aware of what you're doing, and then make sure you're pushing yourself a little bit further the next time, either by increasing the weight or increasing the number of reps you're doing. You can also slow down your movement. If 15 is the weight that you're using and you're like, oh, it feels a little light, let me slow it down a little bit, pause, bring it in nice and slow, push it out, squeeze, bring it in nice and slow. Slow down your movements. It increases the time that the muscle is under tension, and that will help increase your rate of results as well. Last one was a sneaky core. Last one was sneaky core along with your tricep, that's why. That one's tough. You're hitting more than just your tricep on that one. All right, so we're gonna go up overhead. So we're gonna discuss very quickly our shoulder position for overhead exercises when our overhead position is stationary. We're not pressing overhead, we're bringing our dumbbells up and holding them. So I'm starting with my dumbbells at chest height. I'm going to push them up. If I need to use my legs to help get them there, that's okay. But I want you to be in a stable position. Pack your shoulders, bring them back and down with your dumbbells up overhead. From here, we're going to walk. So we're doing an overhead carry. Dumbbells are going to be up, core is tight, and we're walking purposefully. We're not running, we're not crawling. We're going to take a purposeful walk back and forth. So you're going to spin as you get to the edge of the room or wherever it is that you're going to walk up to. Okay? Ready? I'm taking my 20s for this. We have 4 seconds left on the timer. Ready? Start with your dumbbells at shoulder height. Push them up, engage your core, push your shoulders back and down, and walk. Flip around, and walk. Change the way that you spin around each time as well. Changing the direction that you spin challenges your body in different directions. So right side versus left side. Arms are straight up overhead. Woo. Bring them down safely, back to shoulder height, and bring them all the way down. Okay, I forgot to get my little dumbbells. And by little, I mean 8s or 10s. We're gonna do lateral raises, and I don't feel good about doing them with 12s. So give me a second. Let's try 10s today. Okay, we're starting with our arms in front of our body. Slight bend to our elbows. We're raising up and out. Breathe here, keep your core tight. Shoulders were screaming already. They are very manly. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay, 10s are a good choice. Okay. And then the timer. All right, we're gonna take a neutral grip and go for our front raise, okay? So we're gonna alternate one side at a time. My palms are facing in. Okay, this one's kind of tough to do. You can do both at once if you'd like to. I prefer to alternate here. They're mad at me. My shoulders are mad at me because they're tired because we're working them. Whew. They're screaming. They're burning already. Like, tight core, raise them up. Keep going. Woo, send to those heartbeats. Thanks, guys. Keep breathing. How are we feeling? Woo, we are almost done. This is our first round of the circuit. Good. Finish on the next side. Good. I don't like, if we're doing side to side, I don't like ending and not getting the other one. All right, I'm going to stop the timer. That was our whole first circuit, okay? So we made it through chest. Woo! Me and these freaking dumbbells. These damn dumbbells, I swear. All right, so we made it through our first whole circuit. Hey, Tatiana. Hey, Stacy. Oh, sorry, Daryl. From the back, I couldn't read it very well. You guys doing all right? Okay, so we finished. We finished our whole first circuit. Tatiana, yes, we are here every day, Monday through Friday. The schedule is right here. You can see it. I did it. I need it. Yeah, it was challenging. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. So this is our schedule. It is also posted on my page. We do 2 to 3 rounds of each workout. It really depends on how much time we have left and whether or not I stop to explain exercises. But we are here Monday through Friday. I do also live stream to YouTube, so the live stream stays there. You can always go back to the YouTube live stream to follow along with the workout to get all of the tips and all of the instructions that I'm giving you guys. Ah, Linda! Hello. Thank you so much for that, my friend. So it does stay on YouTube for you guys to be able to go back and rewatch at any point in time. The only thing about the YouTube live stream is that they hear me talking to you guys. So that's the only thing. When I stop and chat with you guys about questions that you have or something that's going on in the chat, you get that on the live stream because I don't go back and edit the YouTube. It is raw and unfiltered, uncut. It is exactly what you guys are getting here. So, all right, we are going back to the top. So you have your choice for your chest exercises. You can either support your back on an exercise ball, a bench, a chair, an ottoman. Honestly, if you had to pick between an ottoman, a bench, a chair, or the couch, I would say go with the ottoman. And this is why. I'm going to tell you why. The ottoman, similar to the ball, is not going to be as wide, okay? So you're going to have a little bit more movement for your elbows to come through your shoulders and come down and stretch through your chest. Also, if you're using an ottoman or a couch or a ball, we're getting the double whammy by engaging our core on our exercises where we're elevating our hips, okay? So there's usually like multiple benefits to a lot of these things. If you have an exercise bench, you are more than welcome to go ahead and use the exercise bench as well. I'm not telling you not to use it. You do just get different benefits by having the ball underneath your back. But if you're going super heavy and you need that stability, absolutely take the bench, okay? All right, we are starting with our incline push-up. I am doing that on the bench. It would be pretty awkward to do it on an exercise ball. So we're gonna put this here. I did show you guys at the beginning how to modify this if you don't have a bench that you feel comfortable with, or you're new to doing push-ups and you're having difficulty on the bench. You can get down on the floor. You start on your knees, hands in front of you, and do your push-up on the floor that way. Today, I am going to use the bench. So My hands are going to start on the bench. I'm going to walk my feet out into an inclined plank position. My elbows are going to come back and out, and then I'm going to push up. Okay? Slight angle back. Not totally here, but not all the way back. This is going to hit more tricep. You ready? Woo, 13 seconds on the timer. Let's do the damn thing. See if we have any coffee left in this cup. Just a little. Let me know. You can also widen your base of support with your legs if you are struggling to make it a little bit easier. Any of your incline plank positions you can do that for. Like later when we do our tricep kickback in the plank position. Five more seconds. Keep your core tight. 2, 1. Woo, great job. All right, let's get rid of this. Right? We didn't use it again. We did use it again. I just said for our tricep kickback. Don't mind me. I'm trying to clean up at the same time. All right, grab your ball. If you're using the ball, we're going to put our back on the ball. If you're using the bench, or you're using the couch, okay? So the same way we put our back on the ball, if you're on the couch or an ottoman, you're going to do the same thing with your bench. You're going to start seated, walk yourself out, keep your core engaged, and do your presses here, okay? We're doing an incline first. So on the first one, you're going to bring your tush down onto the floor, slight lean back, okay? So now we're going to push here. I prefer to do this one with the ball because the bench feels high to me and I feel like I don't move my shoulders above. But if you don't have the ball and you've got an ottoman, a couch, you're next to your bed in your room, just push back, but make sure your hips are in front of you so we're on this angle, okay? Push the ball back a little bit so that YouTube can see us. This is too much. This is why I moved the bench to begin with. Too much. Too close. Okay. So we're leaning on the ball. Ready? Grab your dumbbells. The timer is going. We're doing our close press here. Timer is not running. Good thing, because I wasn't ready. Now the timer's running. Palms are facing in. We're pushing up. My hair stop. Push. Come down. Elbows are close to your torso. Come down. Push it up. Down. Woo. Back it up. Back it up. I just realized how low the music is, which means you guys probably can't hear it. Okay, we're going to our decline slide. So you can put your feet up on the bench, couch, chair, ottoman, whatever you've got. Your exercise ball. Mine's rolling away, so by default, we're going to use the bench. Okay, lay back. Put your feet up. When the timer goes, you're going to lift your hips up off of the floor by pushing your feet into your bench. We're doing a fly. So arms are starting up. My hips are elevated. I'm coming out with a slight bend in my elbows and then squeezing back in. Think about the muscles you're working. We're doing chest here. So think about squeezing your chest muscles together. Squeeze. Woo. Keep going. Come on. Good. Finish on the last one. Bring your dumbbells down safely. Hips down. Here we go. Sneaky core. Not so sneaky core. This one is definitely core focused. All right, we're taking one dumbbell. Yes, Anita, park benches work wonderfully too. I have clients that do their push-ups in their kitchen, on the countertop. You can use your kitchen table, a chair, whatever works for you, where you're able to do it. But don't forget, you want to progress as well. So if right now you're doing your push-up on, say, the countertop, you want to build the strength so that you can wind up getting lower. So work your way down from the countertop to a chair or the side of the couch, then to a chair, then to yoga blocks, then to the floor. Woo. All right. How are you guys feeling? That was our chest. That was the chest portion of the circuit. Grab your heavier dumbbell. We're going up overhead, both arms for a tricep extension. Bring it up. Stand nice and tall. Elbows are in. We're pushing up. Come down. Push it up. We're standing tall, elbows are in. Woo. Keep going. Push. Good, so we're going to our cross body tricep extensions next. So we're going to be laying down again, either on your bench, ottoman chair, exercise ball, whatever makes you comfortable, with a moderate weight dumbbell. You're feeling strong, Arielis. I love that. Welcome, everybody. We are on the second round of our chest, tricep, and shoulder workout for today. Thank you so much for hopping in. Thanks for joining us, for tapping the screen, for the likes, the shares, the comments. Woo. Dumbbells are coming up. Cross. So my dumbbell, as I come down, is coming to my opposite shoulder. Keep going. The ball is wobbling. Okay, so right now, our hands are in an overhand grip. So my dumbbells are facing away from me. See, my palms are facing away. Coming down and across. On our next exercise, we're getting into our plank kickback. Okay, and our palms are going to be facing in for a neutral grip. We need one dumbbell. We're going to start with our hands on the bench. You can do this on your forearm as well. Elbows locking in at the side and pushing back and squeezing. If you need more support, take your feet a little bit wider. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders square to the floor. We're working our triceps. That's here. Back of the arm. Squeeze as you push back. Push. Push it back. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're going to the opposite side. Good morning. How are you this morning, mom of two? Whew, I'm glad that you're able to follow along on the YouTube videos. Okay, switch sides. Elbow in your starting position and push back. There we go. Keep breathing. Whew. 5 more seconds. Keep going. 2, 1. Great job. Let's move these. I'm going to move my bench as well because we're going to do our overhead carry next. Okay, so we're taking I'm taking my 20s. I want you guys to take something that you're going to be able to hold and keep stable through your shoulders. Start with your dumbbells at shoulder height. You can use your legs to push them up. Engage your shoulders, so push them back and down. It's called hacking. Come to whatever point in the room, flip around. Flip. If you don't have a lot of space, you can do this as a march, but I'm not going far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps before I turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm turning in different directions each time. Keep them up. Woo, bring these dumbbells down. All right. That was our overhead carry. Again, another sneaky core. Holding those dumbbells up challenges your whole upper body. All right, lateral raises. 2 more exercises. We're going to our lateral raise and then our front raise. And we are done for today, my friends. Ready? Let's do it. Okay, elbows have a slight bend. Coming up and out to the side. Shoulder exercises are so hard. Whew. They are little muscles. Come on, keep going. My struggle face is real. Oh, okay. My struggle face is real. I don't know if you guys can see it from back there, but the struggle, that was hard. Okay, so now we're going alternating side to side. A neutral grip for our front raise. Ready? Last exercise. Grab your dumbbells. Alternate side to side. Palms are staying facing in. Raise it up. Okay, so even though I'm slightly moving, I'm not really using my legs or my core to get these dumbbells up, okay? We're not using momentum and swaying. see the difference here? I'm using a slight bounce for my body. You can stop, guys, to help raise those dumbbells up. Whew. How do your shoulders feel? That was a lot, and I cannot lie to you guys, I already feel like I can't move my arms. I have a feeling today's going to be a T-Rex day. I'm going to be walking around like this for the rest of the day, doing things, picking things up, typing on my computer, not able to move my arms. I can feel it already in my triceps. Whew, that was a good one. How do you guys feel? You feel like Tarzan. Hey, Kens. Hold on, Arielis. What did he say? It looks so harmless. Okay, mom of two, I do not have a day dedicated to core and abs only. I don't, because we hit core throughout the week. So we would really, doing just a core only workout, yes, we could spend 20 to 30 minutes doing our core, but we're doing it all week long. So I don't have one single dedicated day for that. I do every once in a while drop like core workouts on my TikTok page, but because, as you hear me say, we do sneaky core. Okay, we do core all week long. As we're carrying our dumbbells up overhead, we're engaging our core. As we're using the ball to support our back, we're engaging our core. As we're doing those plank kickbacks, we're engaging our core. Okay, a lot of our workouts will have a few core exercises at the end, but on a day like today where we're hitting 3 other body parts, we do sneaky core. We hit our core in other ways where we're focusing on, say, our tricep for our plank kickback, but you're holding a single arm plank at the same time. Our overhead carries are focusing on shoulders, but you're getting your whole core is staying tight to keep these dumbbells up overhead. Okay, if we're marching, it's the same thing. On any of those exercises where we were supporting our back on the ball, you are engaging your core as well. So a lot of the stuff that we do, I'm not saying we're crunching, or I'm not saying we're just holding a plank, or we're just doing a dead bug. A lot of these exercises incorporate core isometric contractions, which work them at the same time in a slightly more functional way than if we just laid on the floor and did some abs. Okay? All right. Great job today, guys. You guys hang out. All right, all right, YouTube. You guys did a fantastic job. If you need to go back and replay today, go ahead and go through it one more time. That is our chest, tricep, and shoulder workout for today, and we hope to see you back again tomorrow for a total body workout. Have a good day.